It's your boy here, Jose, INSANE-RKO. About to do a video on MLB 19 the show. And we're going to continue on right here.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 22-0. They now have won 14 consecutive games. The San Diego Padres got 11 hits overall as they got a road win against Arizona 6-2. David Dahl was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading the Rockies.
And the dogs are howling. Alright, so hopefully I get some more viewers and subscribers.
Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have?
Oh, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Verdugo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So striding forward now, Hernan Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
All right, here comes the pitch.
Well behind that
and
fastball,
the first one
it's
is
a
a
swinging strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees.
So yeah, hopefully I get some viewers and subscribers.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to left field. Peterson has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Corbin Burns will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Braun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Shortstop, Corey.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back. Gone!
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner hit high and deep to right center. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the
All
wall
right,
for
so
a ground rule double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock
all right,
just took
so
it
now I hit a home run
Is that in the packet when
and
you're
a
looking
ground
over the
rule
lineup?
double.
There's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting
and now
they'll
it's
make it
1-0
fully aware
LA.
who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
All right, so
and
it's a
guys,
foul
we take
ball.
a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Digging in, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. In his career, Peterson has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Comes set, the 0-1. Line towards center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Dodgers... Digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The third baseman, Mike.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And it's fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. In now, Chris Taylor. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Grandal is right there. And very quickly, one gone. Digging in, Russell Martin, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball in for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least one base hit.
All right, so I got one viewer. What's up, viewer?
Going on right now.
Oh, man, my viewer left.
The 0-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue.
All right, 2 outs, man at the corner. And the next up
will be Alex Verdugo. And they're runners at the corners now. Pulled toward right center field. Kane on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Dodgers straight. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 5. And it's 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Turner moving to his left. 1 out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Stepping in, Tyler Saladino, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Tyler Saladino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0.
All right, so far I'm going into the 4th inning, pitching a no-no. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So yeah, hopefully I have some more viewers, subscribers.
Now here it comes.
Sorry for the interruption.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And there's one down now.
Alright, so I got my man over the third.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate.
So
it's a 2-0 ball game. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Showtrack, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 13 miles an hour.
And we're only in the third inning.
Much better than that. Here's Jock Peterson now. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Kane. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, Jock Peterson just hit his 15th home run.
With a 2-run blast. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0. In now, Chris Taylor. Line to the right side. Yelich is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The catcher, number 55.
Stepping into the box, Russell Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but
Max Muncy's up. Just one home run away from making a double digits.
Probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Peterson has a read on it. One out.
Now batting, the second base.
Stepping up to the plate, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Brewer sent packing on. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now batting.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Come on,
Ready
Verdugo.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Yeah, he jumped all over that. Oh, and a good effort there to knock it down. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Aguilar.
Late that time.
All right, I
for a
got
strike.
one viewer.
You know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fouled off. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And he struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Popped up. Turner in foul ground, and no one will get this one. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the... Ready once again, Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, Jock Peterson. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around.
He did. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
All right,
and
so
he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Brent Suter, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Into the box, Chris Taylor. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now here's the pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Muncy scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Grounder down the line at third. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Oh, behind the back. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Saladino at second with 2 down.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Russell Martin now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is into the alley. Should be extra bases for Martin. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity
so lefty
off the
or
bat,
lefty?
the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
All right, so maybe if I squeeze play it.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
All right.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also
I got one of my runs back
over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter.
Corey Seager will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
All right, so my second home run of the night with Seager.
A solo home run for
and it's
Corey
now
Seager.
7-1
His
LA.
second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
All right, so hopefully I have some more viewers and more subscribers.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
So Bellinger cracked his 11th
Well,
home
they've got
run.
the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
The left fielder,
Matty
number
V,
31.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3
Now that,
unassisted.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Bellinger fields cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Third base.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag.
All right, so I got
Now
9
the bottom half of the
runs,
7th.
14
Get up and
hits,
stretch. LA's on
and
top,
no-
9-1.
and no errors.
And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Your attention, please.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Now
Thanks.
pitching for the
Brandon
Brewers.
Woodruff comes on to
Number
pitch now, hoping
53.
for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So digging in now, Chris Taylor, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Okay, that was a bang-bang play.
Digging in and looking for more, Max Muncy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone.
All right, Max Muncy made it to the double digits.
Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now. Now batting, Hyunjin Ryu. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this
guy off
behind
the
the
bag.
entire game. Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because...
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now at the plate, here's Monty Grandal. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Seager is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well. Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And he fouls this one off. Seager stands at second with no outs. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this one is gone. A home run.
We'll make it 12-1 LA.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
For Milwaukee.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Claudio. Now pitching and batting 9. Number 15, Eric Pratt.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he rips it on the ground to second. On the first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Line toward the alley in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2. So coming to the plate, Eric Kratz starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Into the box, Hernan Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there at the letters 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game. So they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu earns his first win of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
3 hours and 43 minutes.
Alright, so I'm 1-0. Corbin Burns 0-3. Saves. There was no saves. So now I just need 2 more with Milwaukee at home. Then Cincinnati comes in. And then we gotta go back to Milwaukee for 4. Off day on a Monday. Play 3 in Chicago. And then come back and play a brief game at Dodger Stadium with Pittsburgh. And then it's back to San Francisco and San Diego. And yeah. And then come back and play Atlanta and Washington. And then have a brief moment with San Diego before hitting the road. So that's pretty much the regular season. So until my next video, peace out, bye bye.